True or false? Corresponding angles are always congruent. It is false. And why is that, Mr. Direction? Why do you do that to me, right? Corresponding, we can call angles corresponding, but they may or may not be the same, right? They're only congruent if lines are parallel, so that would have to be stated here. So therefore, it's false. Consecutive interior angles are complementary. That is false, because what you're looking for is supplementary, right? If anything, they'd be supplementary, if anything, but not complementary. Complementary is 90 degrees, right? Vertically opposite angles are always congruent. Yes. No matter what, they're always congruent. Sum of interior angles in a triangle are always supplementary. Yes, that's true. If two lines are parallel, then the alternate exterior angles are always congruent. That is true. Okay? So if two lines are parallel, then the alternate exterior angles are true. If consecutive interior angles are congruent, then the two lines they lie in between are parallel. And this is false, right? Like consecutive interior angles, they need to be supplementary or add up to 180 for that to be the case, so this is false. So you can add up out of 6 already if you want. Okay, so here's where we start naming. So I hope that after today, if you need to have this on your study sheet, that you start doing that, right? Like you need to add it. That's why you have it, right? A and B, they are straight. You can call it straight angle or supplementary. Okay, supplementary, or you can call it a straight angle. What else? Anybody? You can call them adjoining. They're right next to each other. Emmanuel, do you have a question or no? A and G. A and G are alternate interior. D and H, they are CIAs, right? So if you go CIAs today, it's fine. C and D, vertically opposite. C and E. C and E are corresponding angles. G and F. Where's G? G and F are alternate exterior angles. A and F would be corresponding as well. Okay, so a mark, just to make it easy, each one gets a mark today. Okay, it's out of 7. Next, solve for x then. Oh, I should have changed it to not worry about A and B, but that's okay. A and B, they're not too hard to find. These are alternate interior, sorry, and therefore you set them up like this. I will give you a mark just for that today. So we're going to change the total here. Just so that tells me you know what's happening. They're alternate interior. And then you bring things over. I'm going to bring that over to this side. I'm going to bring that over to the other side. So it's 36 minus 63. That's x, right? And this is negative 90 plus 9. And then you have negative 27x. That's kind of weird, right? But it's going to work out at the end. You divide both sides by negative 27. And so x is equal to 3 degrees. You get another mark for finding x and having done that correctly. If you divide two negatives, it turns positive. I hope you remember that. Same when you multiply. And so now we're going to find A. Angle A is going to be found if we figure out this angle. They are the same, they're vertically opposite. So really, A is going to be 36 times 3, because x is equal to 3, minus 9. Okay, and that ends up being 99 degrees. Okay, and you know what? You can just say that B is 99 also, because what are they? They are alternate exterior, right? So Whether you did it the long way or you realized, oh, it's going to be 99, you got it. Okay, so I'll give you, I'll give you 1 mark for each today, just to make it easier. So that makes this question out of 4. So this page is worth 18 marks. 7 and 7 is 14, plus 4 is 18, right? Next page. Determine the value of each of the angles here. Notice the parallel lines, right? And I noticed the Z that I can make here. It's a backwards kind of Z, but this one and this one, they are alternate interior. Okay, so this would be 27. Alternate interior angles are the same. Then I use a different highlighter. I'm going to focus on B. So what do you notice? What is this angle compared to this one? Corresponding, right? If you need to, how about you do one of these, like, right? You make a little, this is 137 and this is B. They are corresponding, right? You can see it there. So 137, I'm going to use corresponding angles. Okay. C is vertically opposite to 110, so that's 110. Vertically opposite angles are congruent. D, it's right next to another angle here, so it's a straight angle, so that's going to be 43, because 180 minus 137 is 43. That's a straight angle. Okay, so that's how I solved it. And if you did it differently, there's a chance that you could have done it differently, right? But maybe you found D here right away, and then you use sum of triangle to figure out A. That is fine, right? So nothing wrong with that, as long as the properties are correct. Yeah. So you get half for the number, half for the justification today. So each row is 1 if you did both pieces. So if you only did the numbers, then you get 2 out of 4. Okay? So that's how that goes. Question 5. Are they or are they not parallel? So that's what I'm asking here. And these ones are corresponding, right? And they are the same. So I will say that lines are parallel. Why? Because corresponding angles are congruent or are the same. If you don't like that symbol, just say they are the same. That's fine. So lines are parallel. Over here, what do we call those? Alternate exterior. So you say lines are not parallel, right? Comma, alternate exterior angles are not congruent. Therefore, we say they're not parallel. Now, how many marks? I'll give you 1.5 and 1.5. So basically half a mark for saying whether or not they are, and a full mark for telling me why, because that is important. Otherwise, it's a 50-50. You can toss a coin and get it right. So 1.5, 1.5 there. And then this one, a little trickier. You first have to do sum of triangle to figure out this one, because we know they're corresponding, these ones. So if you find out A, I'll give you a mark for angle A. Angle A is, let me just cut to 57 degrees. I use sum of triangle, right? And now you see, oh, corresponding angles are congruent. So you would say lines are parallel because corresponding angles are congruent. Okay. Hold on, how are we going to do this? Actually, I'm going to change this. Half for figuring out 57, and then half and half. So we'll make the whether or not it's parallel and corresponding all one. So, oh wait, 1.5, as before, sorry. Half for this part, because you could have guessed, and a full mark for that part. So this is 2 plus 3, right? So it's still 5 in total. So 9 marks for this back side. 5 and 4 adds up to 9. So 9 and 18, that gives us a total of 27. So we cross out the 24 at the top and just say this is out of 27. Yeah. Question? Oh, because it's 6. 6 and 7 is 13, and 4, 17. My bad. Go change it. I should have stopped recording at this point. Anyways. But then the mistake is out there. 17. So that makes this whole thing out of 26, correct? Yeah. So there's a problem if you're bad at math, right? It's just you can't hide it.